Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another edition of Sports Predictions. I'm your host, Movie Master Mike.
And I'm Boston Boy.
And we are back and just as mediocre as ever with Week 15 of the 2014 NFL season. Wow. But before we get into Week 15, let's do a recap of Week 14. On the Thursday game, we had the Cowboys against the Bears, and the Cowboys dominated the Bears. On Sunday, we had the Ravens and the Dolphins, and the Ravens won. The Colts and the Browns, and the Colts had to come back to win against the Browns. The Panthers and the Saints, and the Panthers fucking smacked the Saints at home. The Saints have not won a home game yet this season.
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
Crazy.
The Steelers and the Bengals, and the Steelers won 42-21. Wow. The Bucks and the Lions won. Texans and Jags, the Texans won. Jets and Vikings, thank God the Vikings won in overtime. Giants and Titans, the Giants won, but who cares? The Giants and the Titans. Rams and Redskins, the Rams shut out the Redskins.
Two in a row,
yeah, 2 shutouts in a row. Bills and Broncos, of course, the Broncos won. Chiefs and Cardinals, the Cardinals barely won off a weird call.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't win off of that call, but because of that call, it helped us win.
Too, yeah.
The Niners and Raiders, the Raiders won, got their second win of the season. Seahawks and Eagles, the Seahawks won. Patriots and Chargers, the Patriots won, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
And the Monday night game, we had the Falcons and the Packers won, but just barely.
Yeah.
All right, well, moving into Week 15, on the Thursday game, we got the Cardinals at the Rams.
All right. This is a tough one, man. Rams,
this is a really tough one.
2 shutouts in a row, we just mentioned, and Cardinals aren't the team they were earlier in the season.
Yep.
I think I have to pick the Rams, dude. We were just mentioning that the Rams have beaten the Seahawks, the Broncos, 2 shutouts in a row.
Yeah.
They haven't done as well in the division other than beating the Seahawks.
No, they beat San Francisco.
Oh, as well, yeah.
Yeah, the only one they haven't beaten is Arizona.
The Cardinals, right?
And that was a good game up until that fourth quarter where we got an interception, I think, and won.
Right.
But so you're going with the Rams?
No, I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I do
Yeah?
the Cardinals. I can't do it, but I really won't be surprised, obviously, if the Rams win it at home.
Yeah, the Cardinals with Drew Stanton, they're not nearly as good.
Right.
The Rams have been playing some really good football ever since that win against the Seahawks with all those weird trick plays.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they just started playing actually good football.
Game, yeah.
So I'm going to have to go with the Rams. I want the Cardinals to win.
But we're doing picks,
Yeah, but I don't think that they're going to.
Yeah.
I think the Rams are going to win this game. All right, moving on to the Sunday games. We've got the Packers at the Bills.
Packers at Bills. I mean, the Bills have home field advantage, so it's not going to be enough. I think the Packers will win. I don't know what more to say. Packers are a crazy dominant team right now, and they almost lost to the Falcons, but they scored on almost every drive, and I don't see the Bills stopping them.
Yeah, the Bills, I mean, they're a good team, but they're not a great team. Like last week against the Broncos, if it weren't for that interception towards the end, they could have won the game. But I don't see them beating the Packers, not even at home. The Packers are going to win. Like you said, they're crazy, crazy good right now, just dominating everybody. So the Packers are going to win on the road. All right, next we've got the Jaguars at the Ravens.
I really wanted the Ravens to start losing games. I didn't know that they were going to play the Jaguars this week, but I guess you can kind of tell I'm going with the Ravens here at home.
Yeah, the Jaguars, what are they, 2 wins? Yeah, they had that first win against whoever they beat.
And then the Giants.
And then the Giants last week, or 2 weeks ago, week 13. Yeah, the Ravens are going to win. They're at home, and they're just a far, far, far better team.
Yeah.
All right, next, the Bengals and the Browns, divisional game. This is a tough matchup.
They just named it, or they just announced that they're starting Manziel. So
it was inevitable.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of throwing that in there. I don't know. You never know, but I want to say Browns. I have to go Bengals. Bengals, I think, will win.
Yeah, well, with this matchup, especially with Manziel playing, because we've only seen him play a little bit that one game.
Yeah.
That we don't know what it's going to be like. It's
Other
like
than
a
some
mystery.
preseason, but yeah.
Yeah, so when we know the Bengals, we know they are good and can play really, really well.
Yeah.
And then other times they can play really,
don't
really
play so well.
Yeah, but we know what to expect from the Bengals. We're not sure what to expect from the Browns right now. So, like you, I'm going to have to go Bengals because of that. If it was Hoyer playing at home,
I would
probably go Browns. Yeah. But because the
The unknown.
Yeah, the unknown of Manziel playing. Like he might try too hard.
Right.
Like in that game that he played, like he ran in for the touchdown. I mean, he got the touchdown, but
Yeah.
you know,
And then like the following series, he got sacked in the end zone. And
yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go Bengals. All right, next we got the Buccaneers at the Panthers.
Cam Newton was in a car accident this morning. I don't know if you heard about
Wow,
this.
no,
but
not.
he was saying he was fine. He was trying not to go to the hospital, but even though the car apparently rolled like 3 times,
What?
eyewitnesses said so.
Wow.
They were talking about it all morning, although they didn't know anything. Like somehow they found a way to keep talking about it for an hour. It's like he's okay, and we don't know anything, but we'll keep you updated. And I don't think it's going to do anything. I think he'll probably still play, but I guess noteworthy. But I would say this is a good game up until last week. The way they destroyed the Saints, I have to go Panthers at home.
Yeah, the Bucs they're just not that good. Even if they didn't destroy the Saints last week, I'd probably go Panthers.
Still go Panthers. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Panthers. I mean, even if Cam Newton doesn't play, that might change things. But as of right now, all I know is that he is playing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
Don't
Panthers.
they have the same record, with the exception of the half game? 4-1.
No,
Oh, never mind.
2-11,
Still only 2.
so.
I thought they had a third or fourth.
No.
All
So
right.
yeah, Panthers. All right, next moving, we got the Texans and the Colts.
Texans and Colts.
Wait, was Bucs and Panthers? That's not a divisional game. No.
I don't think so. No.
No, because one's AFC, one's
Wait.
Or-
It's Falcons. Falcons, Saints,
Panthers and Bucs.
Panthers, and Bucks.
I think it is.
I can't remember who else would be. So yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway,
one way or another.
Texans and
Panthers.
Colts. That's
Texans,
a divisional
That
game.
is a divisional game. And the last game, did the Texans win?
Yeah. The Texans beat Jaguars.
No, not last week. I'm saying the last time that these two played.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I feel like the Texans might have won, but either way, this is the Colts at home, and I'm going to go with the Texans. I think that they might pull it off.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, the Texans are good. I mean, with Fitzpatrick, I mean, he had that awesome game a couple weeks
Right.
ago.
That's what I'm thinking about.
J.J. Watt, he's crazy good. Put him anywhere in the field, any side of the ball, he's going to do
Pull
well.
something off, yeah.
Yeah, so, but the Colts, Andrew Luck, I mean, they've proven time and time again that they can come back from any deficit
Yeah.
and win. But, I mean, the Patriots went in there and made them look kind of silly, but,
They do that every time.
Yeah.
Whether it's Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck.
yeah. But I'm going to have to go Colts at home. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Texans won.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to go Colts, Andrew Luck.
Yeah, that'd be my upset for the week.
Yeah.
I think. Let's keep looking.
Yeah. All right, next
right,
we got
so-
the Raiders and the Chiefs. The Raiders have already beaten the Chiefs, and the Chiefs went down against Arizona last week.
Or against 49ers. Or no, I'm
No.
sorry. I'm thinking Raiders against the 49ers. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Raiders beat the 49ers.
Yeah, and the Cardinals beat the Chiefs.
But Chiefs are at home this time. And I can't pick the Raiders. I'm going to go Chiefs.
Yeah, the Raiders. I mean, Derek Carr. He's a pretty good quarterback for being a rookie.
Yeah.
And like Tom Brady said in an interview, like, after that one loss against Kansas City, everyone's like, take him out. He's washed up. All this stuff, and he's like, I don't know how teams. We're usually about 10-6, if not better.
Yeah.
So I don't have to deal with a whole lot of losses all the time.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know how these guys that
Deal
get
with
like
it.
2 wins deal with all these losses. Like, football's not even fun after that.
He's also really competitive. I think he's got a different brain than a lot of people.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, Derek Carr, like, he's had pretty much nothing but losses all year long. He had so many in a row.
Yeah.
He's only got 2 wins. How does that, like, affect his playing? Like, damn, like, I suck. So for being, like, such a losing quarterback, especially as a rookie,
Yeah.
like, for him to still play fairly well week to week,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. So, but I'm going to go Chiefs. They're better.
Yeah.
Alex Smith is just so much better. So, and
Yeah.
their team is just a better team. I'm surprised that they don't have a better record than they do.
I'm not sure because I know that they were talking about during last week's game with the Chiefs against the Cardinals that Alex Smith hadn't thrown a touchdown to a receiver since last year.
A wide receiver.
A wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's thrown and I know he threw a touchdown like the following drive when they were talking about that, but
Yeah.
I don't think that was a wide receiver. I think he was a tight end or something.
No, I think
So-
they mentioned it because he had just thrown it to a wide receiver.
Oh, they had?
And they were like,
okay.
wow, like he hasn't done this since last
then.
year.
All right. Well, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Still-
that is
still
kind of
pretty
weird.
crazy. Yeah, they hadn't thrown a touchdown to a receiver in, whatever it was, 13 games or something. So.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. But yeah, I'm going to go Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Yeah, they're better. All right, next we got the Dolphins at the Patriots. This is a tough one.
Yeah, kind of tough. I mean, we lost the last one, obviously, first game of the season, and all I can say is, obviously both teams have changed pretty dramatically since then. The O-line was a huge problem in that first game, and although we haven't played very well on offensive line in the last couple weeks, it's still far improved. And we're also playing at home, which we're almost as unbeatable at home. So, Patriots.
Yeah, the Dolphins, they're a good team, and they've won some really good games. But week one, when they beat us, it was, first week of September in Miami.
Right.
It's still 100 degrees or whatever it is
so
down
they were
there,
talking about,
humid and stuff. So, now it's December in Foxborough.
Yeah.
So, completely different situation weather-wise. And we're at home, like you said. We're really, really good at home.
Yeah.
There was a stretch a couple years ago. We went 18 games at home
Straight
in a
on.
row, or whatever it was. So yeah, Patriots. Even though I think it's going to be a good game, and the Dolphins might be able to beat us, but I don't think they will. I think the Patriots are going to win.
Yeah.
All right, next we got the Redskins at the Giants, divisional game. Oh, and the last game was a divisional game as well.
Yeah.
Actually, the one before that was a divisional game as well.
And then, a lot of games.
I think these last 3 weeks, there was a lot of
set it up
divisional
that way
games.
for some reason. This is actually one of the games of the week. Just two really, really bad teams.
Yeah. What are their records? Let's see.
4-9, 3-10.
Yeah. Wow. They both suck.
Yeah, and the Redskins are saying that they're still going to start Colt McCoy unless he's still injured. He got that neck strain, so if it's not, if he's not to full capacity, then they're going to start RG3. So I still feel like RG3 does give him a better chance to win. As terrible as he's been, I don't know if they're making a mistake, because in a situation like this, when you put RG3 back in, he's all screwed up in the head because you just benched him. So I think they handled it poorly, but. I have such a hard time picking the Giants, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go Redskins.
Yeah, with the whole quarterback situation in Washington is just ridiculous. They can't make up their minds. They go back and forth. They talk crap about this and that, and it's just a mess up there. So, but the Giants suck, and I don't think they're going to win. I think the Redskins, no matter who they play, the Redskins are going to win. All right, next we got the Steelers at the Falcons.
Not a divisional game, but
Nope.
Man, the way the Falcons played last week, they lost to Green Bay, but they really, whatever he said at halftime, they picked themselves up and they almost came back for the win.
Yep.
And Steelers have been, up and down. The last couple weeks they've been really. Was it Le'Veon Bell, the running back? He's now had 3 200-plus yard games in a row, which hasn't been done since Sweetness, whatever his name is, back in the 70s for the Bears. So this one's kind of tough.
Yeah, this is a tough one. The Falcons, they're not a bad team. They've just had really bad luck this year.
Yeah. Now 5 wins? What are they at right now? 5-8. Yeah, 5-8. Steelers right at 5. They're ahead of the division at 5-8, which is just stupid. But
yep.
So I think that's probably in the back of all their minds. Even if we lose this game, it's a good chance we're still gonna, no matter what, every game they go into, they'd probably still be ahead of the division. But I have to go Steelers. They're for the most part a better team. If the Falcons played to what they're capable, I think they'd probably have a better record or similar record, and they haven't this season, so I have to go Steelers. They've been more consistent.
Yeah, the Falcons against Green Bay last week, if it weren't for that onside kick, they
Butchering
just
it.
they just butchered it and it didn't go their way. So if it weren't for that, they probably could have won the game. And like you said, they came back and almost won. So we know that they can play some really good competitive football, but I think the Steelers overall play better football on a more consistent basis.
Right.
So I'm going to go Steelers on the road to win. But like I said, the Falcons, I mean, with them beating, or with the Saints going down in a divisional game, and the Panthers
being what they've
been. Yeah. So I think the Falcons are probably going to take the division.
Yeah.
But
And I think they're probably most deserving this season. I mean, I was really leaning Saints, but
yeah,
the way they got destroyed by the Panthers, I mean, that's just silly at home.
Yeah. I think it's crazy that they haven't won a home game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go Steelers on the road. Next, Broncos and Chargers, back to a divisional game.
Yeah. I went Chargers earlier this season when they played, but that was at Bronco Stadium, and they played the Patriots pretty tough. The Chargers last week. The division really showed. Their defense really showed up rather. Just couldn't score. It was 3-and-outs back and forth the whole game, but
yeah, the third quarter was so fucking boring.
Yeah, and I don't think that'll happen against the Broncos. I think they'll keep scoring. Kind of want to go Chargers here, but I'm not. I'm going to go Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos, Peyton Manning stopped his streak.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Touchdown.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
So Brady's still above him in that,
Right.
and Breeze is still above Brady in that.
Right.
With what Breeze has 53?
I think
Or
Brady has
54 games?
53, and I think he has 54.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And Peyton Manning has 51 or 2?
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was last season that Brady stopped his, right? I was so disappointed. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, you had to win one more game, man,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
throw one more touchdown in one game.
Yeah.
Be
But,
53.
oh man, the Chargers, they started getting their stride back, and then they lost to New England last week, which is good, but,
yeah.
oh man, I want to say the Chargers so badly, and I think they
I
could
know.
beat them. I mean, they beat them last season.
Yeah.
They
Run
have
this time too, right? Wasn't it? And Phillip Rivers does have a really good December record. I mean, I think he's got 7 losses now after last week, but
Yeah.
33-7 is his record.
Yeah. His record was better than Brady's, but Brady's been playing longer.
Right.
So.
Yeah, Brady had more. He had one more loss. He had 40-something in 7, and Phillip Rivers was 30-something in 6, but now it's 7, so he's got a worse record. But
Yeah. But God, the Broncos are just so good.
they haven't been quite as good this season as they were last season. But
Well, yeah, but they're still
really, really good.
Yeah, they're still beating everybody. So I'm gonna have to go Broncos on the road. That sucks. All right, next we got the Jets at the Titans.
Man, fuck the Jets so hard.
We have them next week, don't we? Or is the
I
Bills
think
next
so.
week?
Well, this time. Well, obviously, this Sunday is the.
Yeah,
Dolphins.
we have the Jets next week.
So we ended with the Bills, right?
Yep.
I mean, I won't be surprised if the Jets win, but we have to go the lesser of two suckies here with the Titans.
I mean, they both suck pretty fucking badly. 2-11 and 2-11.
Yeah.
And I haven't really seen any Titans games this season. All the games I watched, I don't think any of them have been against, involving the Titans.
Right.
I don't think, anyway. I mean, maybe, there was a Texans game that I saw against them, but... the Jets could play well. I mean, they're not playing Vic anymore. What happened to Vic?
I think they just.
Benched
Or I
him?
think he did get hurt.
Did he get hurt?
But I think they just had to keep him on the bench because, they both suck. So, really, what's the point of playing Vic? We're just going to keep losing, so might as well develop Geno. You know what I mean?
Yeah. God, I hope New York just crashes and burns and gets rid of fucking Rex Ryan. I hate Rex Ryan. Him and his brother, just their stupid faces.
Yeah. Well, strangely enough, I don't really like Rob Ryan, but I just don't hate him like I do. I mean, obviously, Rex Ryan is the stupid loudmouth out there talking smack constantly, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't hate Rob Ryan when I see him like I do Rex.
I do, because they have the same stupid face.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go Titans just because they're at home. Both these teams suck, and I hate the Jets. So
Yeah.
Titans for the win. All right, next we got the Vikings at the Lions divisional game.
Yeah. The Lions are a really good team. Vikings are middling, I guess.
Yeah,
What's
they're
the
okay.
record? Probably a losing record.
Yeah, it's probably a losing record. 67.
Yeah, so right there in the middle. Lions at home. They're a far superior team.
Yeah, 9-4. So yeah, I'm gonna the Vikings. I mean, they're all right, but they're not great. and the Lions are much better, so I'm going to go Lions for the win at home.
Yeah.
So, all right, next we got the Niners at the Seahawks.
Yeah, man, the 49ers and Kaepernick. What was I heard earlier? There was a press conference after the last loss, and there was like 36 questions, and Kaepernick said a total of 87 words, so like, an average of 2 words per question, give or take. So just kind of being just a douchebag. I feel like he's always been a douchebag, but I don't know, just not handling it correctly. I don't think the 49ers are as bad as they have been the last couple of weeks, and I expect them to play a little bit better than that, but not well enough to beat the Seahawks at home. So give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Niners. I remember at the beginning of the season, I thought they'd be really good this year, and possibly maybe not go to the Super Bowl, but they were like up there.
Right.
And you were like, no, they're not going to be nearly as good this year, and you've been right so far. So.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks, I expected them to, be number 1 seed the whole way through, but they haven't. I mean, they had their dull moments kind of in the middle of the season, and now they're starting to get physical again.
Yeah.
And at home against a divisional team that isn't playing very well, especially their quarterback,
right,
I'm gonna have to go Seahawks at home, and I like them better. So.
Yeah.
All right, next we've got the Cowboys at the Eagles, a very, very important divisional game.
Yeah.
This is like a Super Bowl, or not Super Bowl, NFC
teams.
Championship style game.
Right. I mean, basically it is, it's going to be one of the others. So, man. Didn't the Eagles win their last game that they played against each other?
Mm-hmm.
And this time
Thanksgiving
they're at home.
Day.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I'll take the Eagles. The Eagles, I think, are a better team, and I mean, they've got matching records, but I mean, they are playing Mark Sanchez, but I'll take the Eagles.
Yeah, the Cowboys, I'm still amazed that they're 9-4. I thought the roller coaster would start going down and stuff, but they haven't gone down too much. I mean, they lost one game without him in the game that he got hurt in, Romo. So
right.
I mean, there's 2 of their losses right there. And another one, Thanksgiving Day. And I forget who their other loss was to. It wasn't the Seahawks, so they went into Seattle and won.
Yeah.
So I forget who the other loss was, but I think this is one of those games where Romo was going to throw an interception in the fourth quarter to where it was a drive to if they get this touchdown, they're going to win the game. And he's going to throw an interception, and they're going to lose the game.
I'll be so happy.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to go Eagles at home, coming off a loss against the Seahawks. But so yeah, even Mark Sanchez, I think they're going to beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
All right, next we got the Monday night game. Last game of the week is the Saints at the Bears.
Yeah, a lot of these are really good games, man. I mean, this one's. I put these 2 teams kind of,
Well, they have matching records.
Well, they have matching records, but I mean, and just the way you expect more. Although I expected a little more from the Saints than the Bears. I'm not really too surprised at the Bears. I guess this is about where I would have put them, but
yeah.
Saints have played better on the road this year.
I think so weird.
Yeah, I know, especially after the way they've always played better in the dome. But
yep.
But I think the Saints are a better team, and I'll take the Saints.
Yeah, it's so weird that the Saints have won on the road and not at home.
Yeah.
Because it's usually the other way around.
Right.
They win at home, but not on the road.
Yeah.
But the Bears still suck. So I'm going to go Saints on the road for the win. Because, I mean, they don't win at home. They might as well win on the road.
Right.
All right, well, that wraps up our picks for Week 15. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Almost done, man. 2 weeks left after this coming weekend. All right, well, tune in next week when we recap our picks for Week 15 and we give our picks for Week 16. Until then, I'm your host, Movie Master Mike.
And I'm Boston Boy.
All right, see you later.
Jets.
Yeah, fuck the Giants.